In the mesmerizing realm of Silicon Valley, where dreams are born and fortunes are made, one woman's audacious ascent and stunning downfall shook the very foundation of the tech world. This is the captivating saga of Elizabeth Holmes, the charismatic mastermind behind Theranos. She was on top of the world with a billionaire journey that seemed destined for greatness. Welcome to GDaddy, the home of everything luxury. Join us as we explore the intricate details of her billion-dollar empire and the shocking revelations that led to its ultimate collapse. A young, ambitious whiz kid named Elizabeth Holmes strutted around Stanford University with big dreams of revolutionizing the healthcare industry. Out of nowhere, she said, "Nah, education can wait," and dropped out during her sophomore year at the tender age of 19. I mean, who needs a degree when you're destined for greatness, right? So armed with her brilliant mind and an unwavering belief in her vision, Holmes decided to shake things up in the healthcare world. She founded Theranos, a health technology startup that aimed to turn blood testing upside down. And boy, did she have some grand plans up her sleeve. Holmes claimed that her company had invented a magical device called the Edison. It was like a superhero gadget that could run over 200 medical tests using just a tiny drop of blood. Can you believe it? A drop of blood unlocking a universe of medical insights. That's some next level stuff right there. Little did she know that things were about to get even crazier. Holmes managed to convince some big shots in the business world, including Larry Ellison, Rupert Murdoch, and the Walton family, to pour hundreds of millions of dollars into her blood testing startup. She even had former Education Secretary Betsy DeVos hopping on the bandwagon. But wait, there's more. With the backing of former Secretary of State George Shultz, she assembled a star-studded board, including heavyweights like Henry Kissinger, James Mattis, and William Perry. It was like assembling the Avengers of the business and political world. They were all in on this game-changing venture. Under Holmes' leadership, Theranos became the talk of the town. They secured partnerships with major players in the healthcare industry, even snagging Walgreens as a collaborator. Investors were drooling over the company's vision and potential, and Holmes herself became a bona fide superstar. People hailed her as a visionary, and she started to rock the iconic black turtleneck sweaters just like her hero, Steve Jobs. She even lowered her voice to sound all cool and baritone. I mean, she was really committed to the whole Jobsian image. But buckle up, because we're about to take a dark turn in the thrilling tale of Theranos. Behind all that glitz and glam, the facade of innovation and success, guess what was happening? A web of deception was quietly weaving its way through the company. The promises made by Theranos turned out to be a little too good to be true. Yep, reality was about to come crashing down on them. But before the downfall, let's rewind a bit. Theranos was soaring high on the wings of success. Investors were flocking to support this groundbreaking technology that promised to revolutionize healthcare. And who was leading this circus? None other than our charismatic protagonist, Elizabeth Holmes. She had audiences eating out of the palm of her hand with her persuasive storytelling and magnetic presence. She even earned the prestigious title of the world's youngest self-made billionaire. Talk about climbing the ladder of success in record time. The company's valuation skyrocketed, reaching unimaginable heights. Theranos was the talk of the town, with Holmes hailed as a visionary, the queen of the tech world. It seemed like nothing could stop them. But as we know, all that glitters is not gold. In the same realm as Theranos, a brace whistleblower emerged. With nerves of steel, Tyler Shultz stepped into the light and shattered the illusions with all his might. His revelations hit the idolized narrative surrounding the company like a wrecking ball. Boom. Suddenly, the grand promises made by Holmes were exposed as nothing more than smoke and mirrors. The mighty Theranos began to crumble under the weight of the truth. And then, in October 2015, the roller coaster took a nosedive. The Wall Street Journal dropped a bombshell report that left everyone's jaws on the floor. They raised serious concerns about the accuracy and reliability of Theranos' blood testing technology. It turned out that the Edison device, which was supposed to be the game changer, wasn't working as advertised. Can you believe that? The majority of tests were actually being done using traditional commercial machines, not the revolutionary tech Holmes had boasted about. Reality was starting to dawn on everyone she had convinced. Oh boy, Theranos was in for a wild ride once the truth started spilling out. Regulators came crashing down on them like a ton of bricks. The FDA swooped in like a superhero and conducted inspections that uncovered major problems in Theranos' operations. It was like they caught them with their hands in the cookie jar. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, the CMS decided to join the party too. They conducted their own investigations and slapped Theranos with some serious sanctions. It was like the regulatory Avengers assembled to take them down. But it was only the beginning of the legal drama. Elizabeth Holmes and her partner in crime, Sunny Balwani, were about to face the music. In 2018, the SEC came charging in like the cavalry, accusing them of pulling off a massive fraud scheme. They allegedly swindled investors out of a whopping $700 million with a web of lies and deceit. Talk about a blockbuster movie plot. The SEC didn't go easy on them either. Holmes got hit with a colossal fine and her majority stake in Theranos snatched away and was banned from playing any director or office role in a public company for a whole decade. It was a legal slap that left her reeling. And now let's fast forward to the grand finale, the high-stakes criminal trial in 2020. Holmes was in the hot seat, facing a laundry list of charges, including wire fraud and conspiracy to commit fraud. It was a trial that grabbed the attention of the entire nation. People were glued to their screens, popcorn in hand, as the truth about Theranos' deception unfolded. The trial was like a Hollywood blockbuster, with plot twists and turns that had everyone on the edge of their seats. And in 2021, the jury delivered their verdict, guilty, on multiple charges. The courtroom erupted with gasps and whispers. It was a moment that will go down in legal history. But the story didn't end there. Elizabeth Holmes must face the consequences of her actions. She was sentenced to a whopping 11 years and 3 months in prison. That's right, she's going behind bars. And the surprises keep coming as the court ruled that she must jointly pay a staggering $452 million in restitution to the victims of her crimes. It's a financial blow that she'll be feeling for a long, long time. Holmes tried to delay her prison sentence, but the appeals court denied her bail application. So, as it is now, she's currently chilling in a Texas federal prison. In another twist, Judge Edward Davalia held her jointly liable for the restitution payments and ordered her to cough up the $452 million along with her former partner in crime, Sunny Balwani. And that is the stunning conclusion to the Theranos saga. It's a tale of deception, greed, and the downfall of a once promising tech startup. It serves as a reminder that no matter how captivating the dreams may be, the truth will always catch up in the end. The rise and fall of Elizabeth Holmes and Theranos is more than just a juicy scandal. It's a cautionary tale, a warning sign in the world of entrepreneurship and technology. It reminds us of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the importance of conducting thorough due diligence. Let this be a lesson to all the visionary leaders out there. The Theranos saga also exposed flaws in the regulatory system and raised questions about the need for stricter oversight. It made investors rethink their blind trust in charismatic figures and groundbreaking innovations. And let's not forget the impact on public trust in the healthcare industry. Patients and providers became more cautious, demanding rigorous scientific validation before embracing unproven solutions. Beyond the legal and financial consequences, the Theranos saga had a profound impact on public trust in the healthcare industry. Patients and healthcare providers became more cautious about adopting new technologies and demanding rigorous scientific validation before embracing unproven solutions. So, as we close this chapter, let's remember the lessons learned. Innovation must be built on ethics and genuine scientific advancement. Transparency and accountability are crucial in maintaining the trust of consumers and patients. And let's never forget that even the most mesmerizing dreams can crumble under the weight of deception.